for me.
Hey, why don't instead of arguing about all this stuff about like the police and race and stuff, everybody should just start shuffling. You know what I mean?
Lauren Bennett's in this, the gun girl.
I don't know who Warren Bennett is.
The gun girl?
That's the girl with big titties who loves guns.
Oh, I know.
Oh, it narrows it down?
Yeah, I fucked her.
Yeah, me too.
Every pair of tits comes with a gun. Everybody knows that.
I let her put a gun in my ass.
Have you seen
and her
that,
tits in my mouth?
the commercial for concealed carry guns? Yeah, what you do is you just have huge jugs.
Ah.
And they're just like, you can fit a full 12-gauge shotgun in those jugs. It's like a full infomercial. Mm-hmm. Look at these jugs. They'll see a woman. They'll be like, look at these jugs on this broad.
The only thing I'm concealing
and then
is
they'll be like, what kind of gun do you think she has? And the guys will be like, I don't know. I just see those big-ass, luscious milkmaids.
It's like the scene from Bowling from Columbine where the kid has the big pants that he pulls all the guns out of.
And then she pulls two 12 gauges out of her jugs. And then they're like, America, this is what it's all about.
I look into the camera and I say, the only thing I'm concealing is a boner.
And then this song comes back on.
Right.
Yeah, and then oh, fuck, I didn't get out the right spot.
Yeah, you blew it.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Here we go. Take two.
Yeah,
two.
and folks, the only thing I'm concealing.
Hey, can you see the 12-gauge shotgun under her jugs?
Dude, set it up.
Epic! I love that people died for our country.
Defending this country?
So we could have the party rock anthem.
Did you know that the Las Vegas shooter actually had this on his iPod?
Stephen Paddock?
Yeah, Stephen Paddock.
When they brought him down.
I almost had a stroke when you said the Las Vegas shooter.
Why?
No one's ever called him that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have called him that.
The Las Vegas shooter?
Yeah.
Can you even fucking speak English?
He was also playing...
I'm pretty sure that more people would understand what the Las Vegas shooter is better than his actual name. Not everybody's a fucking psycho like you, Ben, who memorizes all of the horrible tragedy.
Stephen Paddock is an American household name at this point.
You can get the Stephen Paddock padlock right now for $24.99. Lock up your guns, folks, so this doesn't happen to you.
Yeah.
That was the problem, is he didn't have a good enough gun safe.
Really?
Yeah, if he had a good gun safe, that would never have happened.
Dude, what if someone's 3-year-old got into their gun safe and then did a mass shooting? Would it be cute?
And
kinda?
did Mandalay Bay.
Yeah.
Mandalay Bay started by a 12-year-old going like, hey, I know where my dad keeps his gun. Let's go shoot up an entire Jason Aldean concert. There we go. Another rock star start.
If this gonna be that kind of party, I'm gonna stick my dick in the mashed potato. Oh God! They're gonna know I'm dumb.
One fucking time got him.
I did love the fart echo.
It's pretty good, the vocoder turd.
Yeah, man. The allegory of the cave. It was just a guy taking a shit in a cave. And he didn't have any toilet paper, and he walked outside, and he got canceled for being racist.
Well, welcome to Brain Jail. I'm Kevin Tenkin. That previous horrible voice you were hearing was Benjamin Allen Avery.
Nope, that's not my full name.
It's not. What is your full name?
It's, why don't you like to know?
And his brother,
My middle name's Epic.
Jace Wayne Avery, is
Epic
across
Party
from me.
Rocker.
You can catch all of his brilliant artwork at Sad Drawings by Jace on Instagram. Follow Brain Jail Pod at gmail.com. Follow an email address, folks. If you could go get it, follow it. Just, put it on do a Google alert for any time that email address is mentioned. And if you really fucking love us and you're right now you're hard. You're sitting there surrounded by just Kleenex and bottles of lotion. Go over to iTunes and give us a 5-star review and let everybody know that what you listen to.
I do like the idea of somebody pulling out 2 bottles of lotion to jack off. They're like, I'm so hard, I need 2 bottles right now.
I carry like a bandolier with a bunch of little travel lotions in it. Yeah, all the way around the bandolier.
And you see a really hot girl, and then you pull it out like an old West shooter.
Yeah.
I have a beer helmet with 2 bottles of lotion on each side, with little tubes running from the bottles of lotion down to my dick, and it's constantly dripping on my penis.
Never have to reload.
I have a time released ring around my dick that when I press a button, lotion just explodes.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those things they put in bank bags, like when somebody steals money, when the blue paint explodes, but that's lotion.
Yeah, I drilled a bunch of holes in my cock.
Dude, you know what that means? That means you're an epic party rocker.
Hell yeah.
We're epic party rockers tonight, my dudes.
Hell yeah.
Man, I really hate this.
Hey, we're all
Home
shuffling. Right?
What's up, my home skillets?
Hey, what are we, a
Are
bunch
we
of-
shuffling?
Are we a
to
bunch
the
of-
party rock anthem, my dudes?
Do we work in a casino? Because we're all shuffling.
All right, everybody, get your hands in the air. All right, who's voting for Bernie Sanders this election?
Hey!
Bum, 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 Bernie. Bum, 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 Sanders. Bum, bum, bum. Come on, guys, put your hands in the air. I want to see everyone in the cafeteria clapping along to the party rock anthem. We're going to get socialism in this business.
Tyler, why are
Everyone.
you clapping, Tyler?
Yeah, and a bunch of guys look like Jabba the Hutt are trying to dance. Jabba the Hutt with a beard that hasn't fully grown in.
That's just a groiper.
Yeah, Groiper, yeah. Excuse me.
shuffling.
We were doing a bit before the podcast started. I think you were texting, but you missed it, but it's Gay Terminator.
Yeah.
And he goes, your asses, give them to me.
Come with me if you want to fuck.
Is it get to the instead of get to the chopper? Does
Let's get to the cock turd.
get
Everybody get to the cock turd.
Well, in my head, it was, in the
Oh,
beginning,
fuck ass.
in the beginning of Terminator 2, he goes to that bike.
So stupid.
You are one ugly ball sack.
I was sent here by you from the future because you were not gay enough.
Well, in my head, it was the Terminator 2, but when he goes to that biker bar, he accidentally goes to a gay bar, and he just has to steal like a leather chapped outfit from. And here we go. Couldn't fart.
So he steals the leather chaps and then cuts holes in them.
No, he
makes
steals
them assless.
He steals like basically assless chaps and like one of those things where it's metal rings with a leather strap around your nipples.
And he has a cowboy hat.
a cowboy hat. He's just walking around. He goes, "I'm looking for a 12-year-old boy. Have you seen him?"
Does he go back in time to make sure Sarah Connor becomes trans
Sure.
because he wants to have it's another man in the future?
Yeah.
I was sent from the future to make sure you're a man so I
Because
can have sex with you.
Because you're such a hot man. Because I have a weird homophobia where I can only fuck men who used to be women. Because it's not gross to me that way.
One time I was fucking a man and I was like, oh, you weren't even a woman. Oh,
and then
you're grossing me out.
the T1000
Trans 1000. Yeah.
is the trans 1000. It can change into any gender at any given moment.
Well, it got in a lot of trouble though because it limited the amount of genders to 1,000.
Yeah. yes, and it radicalizes people as gay because when it changes into a hot lady, and as you're having sex with it in its ass, it changes into a man.
Yeah,
Right.
And then you kill yourself.
Well, you don't know
Like in prison.
You don't know the T1000 is evil until it turns into Rachel Dolezal, and then you're like, "This is not okay."
this is wrong.
Man, I'd love to fuck Caitlyn Jenner.
I like to get a doll is all up in them guts. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, what if Caitlyn Jenner and Rachel Dolezal start dating each other?
I ain't getting nothing from Ben over here. I'm saying I'm doing all kinds of rhyming. Shit.
Fucking Republican. Kevin came out to us, for folks listening at home, Kevin came out to us as a conservative.
Here we go. Yeah, Ben, who started the last episode with, hey, a pedophile's not that bad, right?
I'm a Maoist. How dare you?
You're a Maoist.
I'm a Maoist now.
You're a Chinese Maoist.
I'm a
You're a
Maoist.
Chinese communist.
I'm into Mao.
Hey, you Mao Zedong. Yeah, I got a bunch of big flags I put on my Prius, and I drive around with Trump 2020.
Right.
And I have a bunch of I have 4 huge megaphones, and I just read the Constitution.
Make America gay again.
Yes. Not in my country.
Yeah, Kevin puts a big giant flagpole on top of his Prius and just crushes it immediately.
Have to.
It's like 500 pounds.
It rips the top off just from the pressure of the wind and whatnot. Shit. No, I mean, we're all voting for Trump, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You gotta love it.
Gotta love it.
Dude, you know what would be funny this election?
Yeah.
Is if I voted for Trump.
That would be a good bit, dude. Yeah.
Remember
So
when I did that in
hilarious.
2016? Remember how funny that was?
Yeah, that was a really good bit, too.
I'm going to do that again. Dude, what if he was president, though?
Yeah,
I'm so retarded.
Ben's going to drive to Florida to vote for Trump.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, I'm going to vote for him at all 50 states.
Yeah, I'm making a marathon tour.
I'm going to be like Forrest Gump running across the country, but I'm voting for Trump. And I have a really long beard.
Love voting.
I saw a man with the most beautiful voice in the whole wide world.
One retarded man is running across the country to vote for Trump in all 50 states. He's very retarded, but not so much that it grosses you out.
Me and Trump was like peas and carrots. Donald Trump would take me anyway.
That would be the shitty, like if they were doing Forrest Gump 2, they would have it where he's Trump's political advisor.
Yeah.
And everybody in the audience would be like, because he's bad.
Yeah.
He's bad in the movie.
Yeah. Donald Trump's political advisor is actually the kid from the Peanut Butter Falcon.
Yeah. Really handicapped kid with Down syndrome. Yeah. I had to specify that it was with Down syndrome.
Roger Stone. Oh man,
Don't woke people think we need more Down syndrome representation in government?
they should. If they don't, we should cancel them.
Well, I think we have plenty of Down syndrome representation. Have you seen the Republican House, ladies and gentlemen?
Folks, have you seen them?
Another one out of the park. Out of the park from the political mind of Jay Savory.
It's beautiful. We could get you a job on the Daily Show.
Yeah, the Daily Show.
I wish that show was more like the once a month show. Am I right, folks? A little bit less.
Have you guys seen this show, The Daily Show? It's on too much.
It was funny. They did come out with an article recently that was like why the Daily Show has finally decided to forego laughter to make points. It was seriously like...
Was it serious?
No, it was a serious thing. And then Trevor Noah's is like, I just saw it. Trevor Noah's just like, I decided that, however he fucking talks, idiot. He's like, I decided that we're going to focus less on comedy and more on actual facts because that's so important, right? And it's like, you were never...
It wasn't really hard for me. I'm Trevor Noah.
I'm Trevor Noah. Welcome to the Daily Show.
I'm from South Africa, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% though.
I'm broadcasting from inside a kangaroo pouch.
I like to make sure nobody laughs. When I get me TV show on Comedy Central, I like it when people just look at me and go, it's a good point.
My favorite type of comedy is recycled points from the Wall Street Journal.
I remember when I was watching my favorite show, Dumb and Dumber. And I sat there, didn't laugh once, just took notes.
All right, yo, yo, yo.
Remember when his head fell off?
Hippity to the hip hop, hippity hip hop.
You're just doing kangaroo jack now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. South Africa. Not Australia, mate.
A lot of people think I'm white.
Well, I'm not. I'm actually mixed, which we say in Australia. I mean, South Africa.
You know what this Comedy Central network needs? Fewer laughs.
As a light-skinned Australian, man, I need a few laughs out there. It ain't easy being a light-skinned Australian, man. I don't know.
Is this Trevor Noah under a blanket?
Yeah. I wrote all my jokes on the back of a gator skin.
Crikey.
Well, everybody, Trump's in the news again. Not a fan.
Not a fan, right, mate?
You call that a political strategy? Yeah, that's good stuff.
Isn't everybody in South Africa a pedophile, though? Like, real talk?
Like real talk?
No cap?
Dude, not on wax or anything.
Yeah, not on
Damn.
wax. But yeah, no cap. like on the DL.
They have a
Yeah.
lot
Low
of
key.
pedophiles.
Yeah, they got hella pedophiles.
Low
and that's,
key.
and that's straight fact.
Hella
Yeah.
pedos.
Pedophiles love the apartheid.
Oh, they love it. I like to get a part tied up. You know what I mean? With a
You throw up during the middle of that.
yeah. Well, Ben started coughing like there were sin flies in his throat or something.
All right. I'm trying now.
I'm really excited to get me show back on the air on Comedy Central. I love comedy, especially when I say the same bullshit every day. Hey, welcome to Comedy Central, where Trump's bad.
It's our responsibility as comedians to not be funny anymore.
It's
And to
right.
just say things that are true.
When I was in junior high, I used to shit me britches. And my mates would look at me and go, ha, 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 ha. And they'd laugh real loud. And that's when I knew I grew up to be a political pundit.
I want to give Trump a titty twister. I want to grab his nipples and tweets to squeeze
I
them.
wanted to make the funniest show possible, and that's why my writing staff is all women from Yale. There's nothing funnier than women who went to Yale and whose dads worked for the Bush administration.
All right, here's a hot take. Trump is orange. Mate.
What's great, you can't get canceled for doing the bit if you don't do his voice well at all.
Right,
Then
yeah.
people can't get mad about it.
Right, exactly. Because we could do it well if we wanted.
I don't think
No, I think I can, actually.
Go for it.
I'm from South Africa, and my name is Trevor Noah.
My name's Trevor Noah. Hey, how's it going?
I'm Rocco's Modern Life.
Have you ever seen?
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Heifer.
Hey, my friend's a big cow that I hang out with, and he's a trans. I hang out with a turtle who's a
Oh,
woman.
fuck. Do you remember when Rocco's Modern Life came back, Kevin, and then you were watching an episode and you found out the turtle's trans now in a new episode?
No, it's
Oh.
Mr. Butthead's son.
Yes, I do. I
trans.
do remember
Is
that.
trans now,
Yes.
yeah, which is
Mr. Butthead.
Mr. Butthead. This is the important like stuff that kids need to see. Is a man named Mr. Butthead accepting his trans
Mr. Butthead
His
is
trans-
now Mrs. Butthead.
his trans frog son. Yeah, because it's funny because the frog son does go like, I'm a little bit different now, and then he steps out of his ice cream truck and he's like, I think you just see where his dick has been cut off.
Yeah, no,
there's a big Band-Aid over it.
He's wearing high heels or something.
Do you think they did that to distance him from Pepe?
Maybe a little bit. I think they were just trying to do what they think is right, but it's kind of like, I mean, really comes across as lame.
A lot of times I complain about the state of the nation, but I'll tell you one thing that's great about that is people can't interpret our horrible ratings because if they say it looks bad, then I'll just call them racist.
Hey, Heifer. Heifer's been getting into chat rooms where he's been hanging out with a lot of guys who don't like other races and whatnot.
I like going in a chat room and pretending I'm a little tiny girl. And then I'll be like, hey, can I see a tiny wiener? I'm just an 8-year-old woman. And I just talk to the other women in there and they get confused.
That's good.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I can hear the shit getting closer to the rim.
I love that we will shit on Trevor Noah's comedy for like 10 minutes and then just fart into a microphone and be like, oh, I'm trans and I'm gay.
Oh, hey, Kevin, you want to play a little game?
Yeah.
You want to be my therapist?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Mr. Therapist? I'm having a rough week.
Crikey, that sounds pretty scary.
Dude, if my therapist was Australian, I'd kill myself.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm from South Africa. I'm Trevor Noah. I'm also a therapist. And just like in comedy, I'm totally unqualified. But you can't give a fuck because if you do, it's because you're racist.
No, Ben, please, I'll be your therapist.
I love being on this popular American comedy show.
All right, I'll be your therapist for real.
Hey,
your real
therapist, what's going on? I've had a rough week.
Is it because your mom came to visit?
Oh, you're fucking your mom in the bum.
You're also like a raging alcoholic.
Yeah, I'm drunk. Yeah.
It's like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, you're like, you don't even talk like that. Shut the fuck up. I'm having a massive identity crisis.
So, Ben, you say you're having a hard time. Is that right?
Dr.
Yeah, that's right.
Now-
Actually, yeah, let's do this one. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm having a rough week.
Now, is it because you're gay?
No, I'm not gay. I've been spending a lot of time on this website called 8kun.
Yeah, now you spent a lot of time here on 8chan here, okay?
Well, it's 8kun now.
Okay, now that's fair enough. Continue.
I love that. I just realized Kevin's impression's so good. I realized Dr. Phil doesn't listen to anybody when they're speaking, like at all.
Yeah.
8kun is, I've been reading a lot of manifestos and stuff. I've been getting some ideas. I like Ted Kaczynski and, anybody that was sort of this radical guy who thought the only way he could bring attention to his cause was through mass violence.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of having these dark thoughts now where I'm thinking there's two things I'm obsessed with right now. One is getting a machine gun and just spraying rounds through buildings from my car, just hoping I randomly hit people just throughout the city. My other thought I'm obsessed with is I imagine I'm a very tiny man that a woman picks up and cradles in her arms and hugs and lets me suck her nipples. But I'm like 6 inches tall, and she carries me around with her everywhere in her purse and kisses me, and I'm her boyfriend.
Now you are a fucking loser, okay? Now I can tell right now, okay? I can't remember how his voice sounded.
Yeah, you're dumb as hell.
Now
Can we be honest?
Now you basically have no life, is what I'm hearing here, okay? And
You need to go out and get some pussy. That's I'm writing 2 prescriptions for getting pussy.
You're a fucking idiot now, okay? Because now I hear you saying you read about Ted Kaczynski. Is that right, okay?
Yeah, and I also want to be I want to be a little tiny guy that women carry around in their purse.
Now, Ben, you just need to learn how to be yourself, okay?
You're a bit of a simp, if we're being honest. You put the pussy on a pedestal.
You put this huge pussy with these huge areolas, which I'm picturing as a 6-inch man. You want to put a big nipple in your mouth? It'd be the size of your whole face. Now, that doesn't make any sense. Am I crazy here, y'all?
The crowd is cheering.
Yeah, Dr. Phil's breakdancing.
Yeah.
Party rock starts playing again.
So Dr. Phil's, you guys are saying, and thanks for both of you for being
Yeah, we're 2 Dr. Phils.
Dr. Phil here.
Dr. Phil was cloned in a lab in case one of us gets shot in the head.
Well, that's right.
Dude, if you told me...
I love my wife.
If you told me Dr. Phil was like a DARPA experiment, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah, Dr. Phil will fuck his wife, and then I stand in the corner and jerk off while he does it.
I don't mind DARPA, but now you probably like DARPA and Greg.
I don't think I understand.
This guy's talking about DARPA. I think he needs to be talking about diaper because he's a little baby.
So you guys are saying, because I imagine myself so small, I'm sort of manifesting physically how I feel emotionally in regards to my relationship with women.
That's right.
Well, you made it sound kind of gayer than I did, but yeah, basically.
Now you just want a big ass nip to put in your mouth. Now that's pretty gay.
But answer me this, Dr. Phil's. Wouldn't it be awesome to be a little tiny guy and crawl on a pussy?
I'm not saying it's not awesome. That's not we'd all want to be little tiny guys and crawl in a giant pussy and have a woman crush us to death because we hate ourselves so much. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about how you're a simp. Don't fart into the microphone on TV.
These are very expensive microphones, okay?
We're literally going to have to wash that. This is a show.
So you guys don't think I should be like a terrorist?
Yeah, it's a pretty easy answer on this one here, Ben. No, I say no.
You know what? I'm going to say maybe.
I just feel like this evil just wants to burst out of me because I'm so fucking pissed off at the world that I'm just busting at the seams, and the only thing that could sort of be cathartic to me is just taking a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, you should honestly just stop being a bitch, because here's the thing.
I concur.
Life just sucks for everybody, and for you to actually internalize it as being a personal attack against you is some real bitch shit, honestly.
Yeah, you act like you could
remembered.
actually do something to solve your problems. Now that's fucking stupid.
And you say you want to be remembered, which shows it's not actually about moralistic truth. It's just about your own obsession with your ego.
I say go down to Mexico, get yourself some strange, okay? And then you will stop thinking about all this wanting to kill people and whatnot now, okay? And you start getting some poontang. Oh, pretty soon you're smelling your fingers instead of going online.
I think I'm cured.
All right.
Oh,
well, there we
yeah.
go.
Thank
Yeah.
God I can stop doing that voice. I was having a hard time with Dr. Phil there.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a pedophile, okay?
I'm Dr. Garrison, okay?
I fucked the Catch Me Outside girl.
Dr. F-E-E-L.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good shit, man.
Dr. Pedo.
That's good shit.
They call me Dr. Feelgood?
Mm-hmm. He's the one that makes you feel real good.
All right.
Okay, Kevin, you come to therapy now. I'll be your therapist.
I don't like it already. Hey, I'm fucking depressed as shit. I don't know what to do. I have no purpose.
Hey, it's Fat Therapist. I'm a big fat guy and I'm your therapist.
Hey, and it's me, Fat Galbert. I'm Fat Albert, but I got gender reassignment surgery. I'm also a woman.
Trans fat.
Hey. Well, we were wondering, how could we distance ourselves? I'm Bobcat Goldthwait now.
I distance myself. I'm being transphobic.
Hey, your podcast is kind of dumb.
I shot my cock off. Now people look at me and they won't get upset. Hey, my pussy looks fucked up.
Dabba deeba dabba dooba. Wasn't there one of the
nipples?
Wasn't there one of the Mushmouth? Mushmouth go
Yeah.
dabba deeba dabba dooba. Mushmouth, don't use that word. That's our word. Only we can say it. Dabba deeba.
Actually, the way you did
Damn.
the voice was pretty
Trans fat Albert.
Yeah, Fat Galbert.
Who's very honest about how their surgery went. Hey, no sensation downstairs. It looks kind of like a pussy. If I had to guess, people would be like, hey, that's most likely a vagina.
It looks like Monet drew a pussy. French impressionist Monet.
I went to the doctor and said, hey, can you split this bad boy down the middle and turn my redwood into a bubbling brook? You know how David Foster Wallace needed fake spit when he was speaking publicly? I need that, but for cum in my vagina. I don't know why I used that as a reference, but I love David Foster Wallace.
I was reading a supposedly fun thing you never do again recently. And I thought to myself how entertainment is destroying all of us. Literally, the desire to not feel anymore is killing us. Because we see brain damaging escapism.
Hey, I don't do shit for society. And then I go online, I say, hey, Trump is bad. And then I'm like, I'm good. Oh, I'm Steven Crowder, but I have a sign that says Fat Albert is trans, changed my mind.
Right, yeah. Everybody's still getting really pissed at you. Did you see the video of him trying to go to, I think it was like a union workers, like it was like a dock union workers rally because they were like disbanding their union.
Yeah, I haven't
And
seen
Steven Crowder's trying to do his usual bullshit where he's like, well, arguably, isn't a union not good for like actual gay? And they're like, literally a guy's like, I'll fucking kill you. Shut the fuck up. I'll fucking bash your brains. And he's like, all right, okay.
Yes, quite the intellectual conversation here. Yes, very good.
British Steven Crowder.
Well, actually, have you noticed the unions and the success rate of unions is not very good?
It's just funny to watch him dunk on like 20-year-olds for years and then be like, oh, when you actually talk to a man who's like feeding his family.
Yeah, he just will yell, I'll fuck you up. And then that means that his argument is correct.
Well, I don't want to take Steven Crowder's side on anything. He's also a piece of shit.
He's my least favorite grifter, probably.
I think Ben
I don't know much
Shapiro
about
is.
him.
I really hate Ben Shapiro. He just sucks.
He's gay.
He's just the guy who ruined any interesting debate you could have had, like in like college. Just hanging out with your friends.
Yeah.
Your argument for not liking it is the same as like a 7-year-old not liking broccoli. You're just like,
I think it's a very valid argument. He just sucks.
Can I have
But honestly, that's just it. He just sucks. He just sucks.
I hate him because he's small. I've never got along with small people except for Brendan Crick.
He's got a Roblox looking ass.
Yeah.
Fucking
Roblox
bitch.
ass.
Fucking
Roblox ass.
fucking Minecraft looking bitch.
Yeah.
Why don't you go mine shit, bitch?
Yeah.
his-
Monopoly man ass.
His sister's smoking though, man.
Yeah, she got some big jugs.
Brendan Crick?
No. Brendan's hot.
We're talking about.
Fuck,
I was
though.
talking about Ben Shapiro.
Ben
you're talking
Shapiro's
about
sister.
Yeah.
She's hot. And Jordan Peterson's
She had her
daughter's
pussy
not
flipped
too bad.
upside down and backward over her head.
Oh, yeah, that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Must be an Israeli thing.
Israeli.
She was getting twisted.
That's the most Texan thing you could. This must be some type of Israeli thing. Yeah, me and the missus, we took a trip to Israel, and a bunch of goddamn women wearing trash bags all over the damn
Some
place.
type of weird religion stuff.
I asked them, I'd go, let's have an old-fashioned barbecue. They put a goat on a stick and burned it alive. Can you believe that?
Ridiculous. I said, where's a barbecue? I'll put barbecue sauce on anything.
They said Palestine was free. Cost me $29.99 to get over there.
Okay.
What? I'll be here all night.
I'll be here all night, ladies and gentlemen.
Folks, hey.
Yeah. It's just the Texas guy who wants to visit every unjust wall in the world.
Yeah, he loves walls.
Yeah, he's like, I went to the Great Wall. They didn't have a single Mexican down there. It works.
Not that great, though. Not as great as they all advertise.
The great ball of vagina.
The Great Ball of Vagina.
Yeah.
Yep.
One time. That was a slam fucking dunk on the podcast.
Yeah, the Great Ball of Vagina.
Yeah.
Slam dunk.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, they're going to make a statue of you in Echo Park that says the Great Ball of Vagina. Ben Avery, RIP 1992 to 2020.
It's like the greatest game ever.
This year.
He dies now.
What's that movie? The greatest game ever told, or the
The
greatest?
greatest game ever played.
Yeah. It's the greatest riff ever said.
Yeah, and it's just the Great Ball of Vagina.
Yeah. Oh man.
A bit only 5% of the population would get because they've damaged their brain with the internet pornography. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for all the guys out there who are just addicted to jacking off. If you're gonna get addicted to something, it should be like, like deep space videos.
Ain't no
on
reason
YouTube.
to get into self-pity, Ben, you know?
Self-pity.
Yeah, because you're addicted to jacking off.
Yeah.
I've actually.
But Ben doesn't jack himself off; he jacks other guys off.
Well, yeah. Addiction's weird in that way, you know? It's all kinds of different...
Don't rub the microphone against your dick.
Would you just fart or not fart and
Yeah,
stop putting the mic
get
down?
off the pot, man.
Yeah.
False alarm.
Ben has been trying to fart in the mic. I remember, you wrote that down when you were in grade school as to what you wanted to be when you grew up.
Yeah, I took one of those tests that told me what I should be when I grow up.
An aptitude
And
test.
I took an aptitude test and it said I should be an epic Pepe.
Right. Ben's results were you should be an epic Pepe or you should be killed by a mob. Ben's guidance counselor is like, so we think if you could get into Rice, if you study hard, you do well in the SATs, you get into Rice, and then hopefully you can be killed by a mob within 8 years. And that's the fast tracks. You don't want to put too much pressure on yourself.
But don't get too excited because that's best case scenario. Worst case, you get a popular YouTube channel.
I think what's going to happen to you, probably middle of the road scenario, you fall into a sewer and can't get out and die in a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're completely unemployable.
I say best case, you die in a pile of shit.
Pile of shit.
Pile of shit.
Pile of shit prophecy.
Pile of shit, seen it every time.
Holy moly.
There's probably people who have died in a big pile of shit.
Oh, 100%.
Like
Yeah,
statistically,
Biff.
that has to have happened.
It's just a numbers game.
yeah, exactly.
Biff.
No, but like in real life, like somebody's like probably died by falling down an outhouse and just into a big pile of shit.
Yeah, I
or
remember-
something.
Yeah.
Biff hates shit.
Yeah, he doesn't. He would stay
He
away from
hates.
shit.
He always would say that. I hate shit.
I
Well,
hate
it's funny.
manure.
Yeah, it's funny he has to clarify that. Like he's the one guy who hates being covered in human shit.
Yeah, well, I remember the first time I watched that movie, I was like, oh, look at him, lucky guy, all covered in shit. And then he goes, I hate manure.
Yeah,
And I went, oh,
that would be funny.
it's bad.
It's the same scene, but he just starts jerking off.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love manure.
I fuck manure. He starts, and Marty always gets away. Marty McFly
Yeah, yeah.
always gets away because Biff's in the middle of fucking a pile
Right,
of
yeah.
shit.
A guy in the Old West who's into anal, but the closest he can get is just fucking a big pile of horse manure.
Speaking of fucking a big pile of shit, my ex-wife's back in the picture. Folks,
Yeah, I love getting a big pile of shit and forming it into a lady.
Right, yeah.
With like big breasts and a
Yeah.
pussy, and then I fuck it.
Right, but
Yeah.
even
And I come
she
inside
still
of it.
won't fuck you. Yeah.
yeah, her opinion's almost as bad
Right. Yeah.
as a real lady.
Then gets me too.
What the fuck? You woke the baby.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, man. This is the stupidest podcast of all time.
Why? This is why I ordered that barbecue chicken bacon pizza from Papa John's.
Dude,
This is literally like if you set up a podcast studio in a home for the mentally disabled, and just once a month you went and downloaded episodes off the SD card, and this is what you would find. Like when
this is in the arts and crafts room.
yeah, like when they set up a camera in the jungle and they see a monkey going like, woo. But you just do the same thing. You set a DS at 4. You wrap it in wires so it can't get destroyed or shit or pissed on. And then you just hear people go like, "What if Albert? What if he was not? What if he was gay? And he was Fat Albert? What if Dr. Phil was retarded? What if Dr. Phil was us? I'm going to shit into the microphone."
Dude,
and that's brain jail right now.
Having this happen right now, and then I'm just envisioning myself like, lightly nibbling on, the rim of my glasses while I'm looking at the statistics of the podcast. So I'm like, what can we do to get the numbers up? What's happening here? Why can't we?
Why is it such a niche audience?
Yeah,
base
what's
we
going
appeal
on?
To? Yeah. Why are all of our fans people who have Pepe as a Hitler in their profiles?
And then we get mad at them for being themselves. It's like, you did this. You brought us here.
Oh, man.
And then they DM you privately. They're like, "I swear I'm normal.
Right.
I'm not actually racist.
But I do want to kill myself." It seems everybody who listens to our podcast wants to commit suicide. I think that might be a running thing.
yeah, that would seem to be the case.
Yeah, we're broken people.
We're all broken people in this world.
Like the Lord can heal each and every one of us.
I think I decided I don't want to kill myself.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I
I flipped a coin.
I flipped the script on suicide.
Most people don't.
I'm going to kill someone else.
This is my hot take. I think almost nobody wants to kill themselves, really.
I think people want to die until they get right up to the.
I think most
door of
people who.
death.
I think most people who.
And
I
they
think
turn
most
back
people who
around.
want to kill themselves just do it in like either a drunken frenzy or like a moment of just desperation.
Well, that's what I read. That
Like-
people that actually kill themselves, they really have a strong urge to kill themselves for like 5 minutes, and if those 5 or 10 minutes pass, then they don't want to kill themselves.
I was reading Malcolm Gladwell's newest book, which by the way you would love because he defends Jerry Sandusky and Penn State, and he kind of defends Brock Turner. So it's kind of a fucked up book.
Who's Brock Turner again? The rape guy?
Yeah, he's the guy who raped that unconscious woman at Stanford or whatever. Shoved like a Coke bottle up her pussy.
Was that Duke? Was it?
Stanford? Who cares? Whatever.
Well, he was doing that Coke versus Pepsi challenge.
The Coke versus Pepsi. What's up, you two? Welcome to the Coke versus Pepsi. Don't forget to smash that motherfucking like button. Smash that like button. Yeah, the title of the video is just like, "I raped a passed out woman," in parentheses, "got caught." And the thumbnail is a picture of him doing the Home Alone face and then cop cars behind him.
What are you going to do?
But there was a study done in England. So in England, they switched over from the gas that would go into homes was a form of gas that could kill you. So a lot of people would commit suicide by putting their heads in ovens, like Sylvia Plath style.
Yeah.
So when they switched from classic suicide, when they switched from that to a non-lethal form of gas that would just make you pass out, but you wouldn't die, their suicide rates just plummeted like immediately. And they talk about one of the main reasons they think that is because it was such a easy, effective, painless, unmessy way to kill yourself that it led to a perfect temptation for somebody in that perfect 5-minute or 10, 15, 30-minute window where they actually want to kill themselves.
Yeah.
And so if they didn't have that way to do it, then they can't. Like that bridge documentary. Remember we watched that, and then everybody who jumps off the bridge and survives, they're like, I regretted it.
Yeah,
the minute I did it.
Surveys, they surveyed 100,000 people that killed themselves, and none of them wanted to be dead. They all wanted to be alive.
Yeah, just a survey is a guy with this doing the census in hell.
Yeah, by the way, we had a lady come to our apartment and ring the doorbell, which I didn't even know we had a doorbell. And
you taser?
No, she's like, she went through her life story about how she does census. She's like, I'm doing the census. Did you guys do the census? Have we gotten the census? I'm a census taker. got to get censuses. So how many people? And my wife's like, we've already did this. We did this online. And she's like, how about your neighbors? You know these people over here? Who lives there? What's their race? No bullshit. No bullshit. I'm not. This is exact. She goes, who lives? How many?
She's a white supremacist
She goes,
scouting.
Yeah.
And what's their race? Do you know what their race is? And then my wife's like, I don't know.
Your wife's like, well, they yell at each other a lot, so you fill in the blank on that one.
No, it wasn't my downstairs neighbors. It was
Okay.
like behind us. And the lady goes, because my wife's like, I've heard them speaking another language, and I'm like, I think they're Hispanic. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure it was Spanish.
Yeah, it's probably an ICE agent undercover.
And she goes, oh, they're not answering the door. I'm just going to put white. It's like, all right, have a good one. And then she stayed in our doorway to like talk to us about
Jesus.
how horrible it is to be a census taker.
Yeah, that's a very lonely person.
Yeah.
That's a person who just wants to talk to people.
Damn,
good.
that's
Yeah.
She took her belt off and hung herself from our balcony. Like,
All right, first question, race. Okay, white. Second question, if Fat Albert was trans, would you watch it? Would you?
if I hang myself off your balcony, will you resuscitate me? No? Yay!
Do they write down if you're retarded or not?
Yeah,
Well, no, they don't write it down, but they fill out your census and crown.
that's right. Yes, they do that. Yeah, they also ask, how gay are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Do you know if your downstairs neighbors are gay guys?
Yeah, they sounded like a bunch of fucking gay guys down there.
She's like, I've been listening at the door. No grunting. I'm not sure what to put on the survey.
And then over there, do you know if those neighbors, they're Mexican or Filipino? I can't tell the fucking difference. I'll be
Yeah.
completely honest with you guys.
I just put aliens in the checkbox.
Yeah. Do your neighbors, do they suck? Do they just suck ass? I think they suck ass.
I mean, I got a quick survey about Donald Trump. Would you say he's bad?
You said, I think he's good.
Always. I go, he's good.
Kevin before
I
this
love
was
his
like,
hair.
Kevin before this was like, Trump's never, he pulled everyone out of the war, is what Kevin said.
Yep, as were my exact words.
Kevin's like, we're not in a war anymore.
Donald Trump reduced the amount of
Trump-
overseas.
Trump printed out a piece
militants.
of paper that said military industrial complex, and he nailed it to a wall of the White House. And then he fucking had darts, and he just hit that shit all day.
like Martin Luther.
yeah.
I nailed it to the door. And you know what? We should nail it. I'm going to go up to the door, and I'll be like, hey, we're all the same. And then I'll be like, and then I'll throw a party for myself.
What door?
The White House door.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the White House and then be like, stop being mean. And then I'll run out.
Yeah, Trump actually printed out a piece of paper that said military conflict overseas, and then he ripped the paper in half.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know
Like
what'd be
Sinead
sick?
O'Connor on Saturday Night Live.
Exactly.
What would
yeah.
be badass if Trump started open carrying?
Yeah, he had a big handgun on his hip at the
44
podium.
Magnum, a
Right.
gun bigger than his head.
And he's just always fingering it a little bit. He never takes it out, but he's just
Fingering
like,
it?
yeah, he's just like got his hand around the trigger
He's
guard.
always got his finger in the hole,
right,
in
yeah,
the barrel.
but in the holster still.
He's like picking his teeth with the end of the gun. He's like going over
Right.
foreign policy. You know, I made peace, and he's cleaning his
right,
teeth.
yeah.
Look, Middle East, problem solved.
Cleaning
okay? No problem.
the dirt under his fingernails with the little aim sight.
He's
Yeah.
scratching his ass with the hammer.
just cocking and uncocking it.
Yeah. It would be nice to have a pump shotgun just to bullet note your points when,
Right,
when
sure.
you're talking to people.
to drive a point home.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm thinking about buying a shotgun.
You should.
Yeah, you said that on the last podcast.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
still thinking
fucking
about
repeating
it.
yourself. Goddamn, what are you, a parrot? Ugh, tell the same stories every fucking podcast.
Yeah, he fucking got you, dude.
Jesus.
Hey, how about
Why don't you tell us a story about when you lived in Fresno next, you fucking loser?
How about this is like we're podcasting, but it's the end of a gritty movie,
Okay.
and I'm laying on the floor all bloody and like dead, and you're like, "Is there anything I can do for you?" I'm like, "Put that microphone in my hands." I just raise it up to myself and I hit record.
Right, yeah.
It's like Pepe.
Fix You starts playing.
Yeah, and you guys just like have to move on to the next
Right.
podcast studio.
Heights will guide you home.
Okay, this is Malcolm Jamal Warner and Malcolm Gladwell.
But
if they were gay,
You've told us all to leave.
You
so
bleed out.
Yeah, you've told us all to leave so you can blow the podcast studio up as we're going out the door. You're like, leave me, man.
And as you guys are about a mile away, like wandering through the desert, you hear me go, Leroy Jenkins. And you guys just smile
Right.
and like continue on podcasting along the trail.
Right before we leave, you grab my arm and you go, tell my wife the great ball of vagina. I will.
and you grab my arm and you go, tell the listeners they're all gay.
Yeah,
I just put on the headphones,
Right.
Yeah.
and raise the mic to my bloody mouth.
We bury you with a microphone in your ass.
Oh, as I'm dying, I'm farting. I'm just shoving the mic up my
right.
ass.
Yeah. Yeah, like William Wallace at the end of Braveheart. Yeah.
And we bury you, we just throw weed buds in your grave
Yeah.
and crystal meth.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
shouting the N-word while they're tearing your guts out in the town square. Just your voice is ringing through the town. Everybody's
Yeah.
like, it's okay to be racist online.
We blow up that picture of you with Alex Jones and have it by your graveside. Ben was a great man.
Oh yeah, us
He loved Alex Jones.
at Ben's funeral, and the picture's in with Alex Jones wrapped in a wreath.
With a beautiful flower wreath.
And I'm
around
like
it.
crying. I'm like, Ben, I just love to be stupid, and the fact that he got stabbed by 14 guys at a DSA meeting trying to film a sketch.
He wanted to say the N-word for so long. And he waited to do a sketch.
All I could say is this one's for you, Ben. And then I
Tim-
put the microphone to my ass and fart into it.
Tim smoking 12 cigarettes at once, and he's pissed because we cropped him out of the picture for your funeral. It's fucking bullshit. It's not
Yeah.
great at all.
That would be funny if you died early, and then the memory of you is just everything you've said online.
Yeah.
That would kind of rule, actually. I would love to get hung in the town square for like shit posting or something.
Right. You get tarred and feathered like the 1920s.
For just posting too goddamn much.
They run you out on a rail, like, oh, brother, where art thou? Like you're Homer Stokes. You go, these boys are not even retarded. In fact, I have it on good authority that one of these boys is actually in the DSA.
I have on good word that one of these boys is stealing Lobe account valor.
Nobody knows what that
He
means.
actually has an account with more followers than the one he posts on. He's stealing Lobe account valor.
What is low B account valor?
Like it would be like I have an account with very little followers that I'm shit posting from, even though a lot of celebrities do it actually.
Oh.
Where they have like alt accounts they tweet nonsense from.
I got to
constantly,
defend
just
Kevin.
to-
This is something 4 people know about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why
I only
would-
know about it because you told me about it a week ago.
So like Steve Martin has, I don't know, theinword.com or
I
something.
mean, he might. A lot of these celebs might just have like
a lot of
Pepe
basketball
accounts.
players do have their secret accounts, and it'll just be like Joe Smith from Dallas, and it'll just be like Kevin Durant, and he's literally like
Yeah.
he's getting in arguments with people. He's like, I think Kevin Durant is great, and he fucks good, and everybody loves him. And then somebody will respond, is this Kevin Durant's burner account? And be like, no. And then the account's just like deleted the next day.
If you don't think some of these big celebrities have accounts where they're being racist from,
Yeah.
you got another fucking thing coming, Jack.
Kevin Durant actually.
Brad Pitt, all these guys definitely are Pepes.
no way.
Kevin
They're
Durant
epic Pepes.
actually got in
Guarantee
trouble because
it.
he was responding to a guy on NBA Twitter from his burner account.
Really?
And then he accidentally started replying from his actual account. So it said like Kevin Durant with like 40 million followers is now responding to this like 80 thread argument about whether or not Kevin Durant fucks good. And it was like a huge news article. And he deleted both of his accounts.
That's amazing.
yeah, it was pretty great.
That'd be cool if, that many people liked us.
But it just shows you how sad it is. Like you could have all the money, the women in the world.
Yeah.
You're still like concerned that like one guy who looks like fucking Meatwad is mad at you online.
I get it. The human condition.
Oh, the amount of times I've thrown up a drawing and a 14-year-old who doesn't even follow me calls me a faggot, and then I think about it for 4 hours. Yeah.
Delete post, break iPad.
That's why you have to be zen online.
Does it gross you guys out when you see like gamer rage out moments? Like when I see a kid who's breaking his keyboard over like Minecraft because a creeper blew him up or something. Like,
yeah, I guess I have so little view of those people that I don't even feel like a humanity type thing for them.
Well, we were watching your favorite memes on YouTube.
Yeah. I have a meme playlist called Instant Regret Playlist. That's pretty good. I would check it out.
Jace has a television screen in his foam padded room, and if he hits the orange button, it plays his favorite memes.
You love the memes, by the way.
I fucking love them.
You love them.
They're great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only talking shit on you because it's fun. But it might as well be about
How
me.
dare you?
Yeah, no.
The only people that get shit talked is everybody else on this podcast.
That's right. But yeah, no, there was that kid who was beating up his keyboard. But I just get grossed out. Like, what a fucking loser. You're going to get mad and break your own things?
See, that's how I feel about feminist cringe comps. When I watch that, I'm just like, just everybody involved just sucks.
Yeah, I like it.
Can you imagine actually going to a protest and participating in it, like either way?
No.
Can you imagine being that guy yelling at somebody else because they're in the counter protest?
I'm too unique and too much of an individual.
You're too much of a damn snowflake.
Yeah.
That's what you are.
My opinions are unique, and I'm complex and very deep, and my motivations are vast and endless. So hard to understand.
Racism and homophobia.
But everybody else is just a dumb, archetype. They're just fucking NPCs.
Non-player characters, yeah.
Yeah. And I am the main player character. I am Duke Nukem in this situation. And everybody else is just like little 16-bit demon characters. And I go online and they're breaking their keyboard because, a Nala Cat, the 16-hour video that they're watching stopped playing for an ad, and then you break your screen.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you know what? I need something refreshing. I want to see a woman with short hair scream at the sky because Hillary Clinton is a child rapist.
See, that one is actually funny to me because there's no other Republican person yelling at her. Any of the cringe comps where there's it's a Republican and a feminist fighting, I'm just like,
I hate the fights. My favorite ones,
gross.
it's just the camera and them.
Yeah.
Trying to educate
There
the
is
world.
one I love where it was a protest during the George Floyd protests. Or I guess Black Lives Matter. I shouldn't call them the George Floyd protests.
I think that's fair, though.
Whatever. There was this white dad and son, literally they're in stocks, in the 1800s.
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God, and they're on their knees and they're apologizing for being white.
Jesus Christ.
It's pretty funny because it's just like, oh, these guys get no pussy.
Yeah. No, I wonder
Or maybe they get hella pussy. Maybe I'm wrong.
all the women
Are you
just
winning,
like,
son?
God, I want to fuck that guy in the stocks.
Right. My pussy gets wet for a man on two bended knees in a stock.
Did all the poor people, were they able to pay all their bills after they did that?
Yes, actually.
That's good. That's good. And all the prison doors, just the locks just busted open.
I wish.
And
Only the male ones.
Right.
Yes.
I want to abolish male prisons only.
I told you I wanted to free all prisoners, but just the ones who've committed sexual crimes. Yeah.
Yeah, we need no cops, no prisons.
Free all pedophiles.
For men.
Yeah.
But for women,
I think if women break any laws, it's life without parole.
yeah.
Jaywalking, littering.
Yeah.
Right. Failing to make a signal before turning.
Yeah, failing to
That's right.
shut up. You're going to jail, bitch.
Yeah, can you imagine a cop just pulling off for a woman? He's like, "Yeah, I'm writing you a ticket for nagging."
Yeah.
Dude, I would love
Why
to
are
become
you
a
in
cop.
my ass right
Dude,
now?
think of how good it would be if you were a cop and you threw a woman in jail.
Say it again.
I would love to become a cop just to throw women in jail.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Yeah.
I wouldn't be racist. I would just be insanely sexist. as a
Right.
cop.
Sure. Yeah.
It would be cool to be able to be able to throw people in jail for being stupid.
Women.
Yeah. I mean, women. Yeah, of course. There's no stupid men.
But that would be funny. You just walk into a pottery barn in your full riot gear garb. And you
Yeah.
walk up to a lady you're under arrest. She's like, "What?" And then you the nightstick, like crack. He's like, "Are you resisting?" And then you just break one of her knees. Her ceramic pots go everywhere.
There's a huge raid at a Color Me Mine. Fucking cops, dude, cops!
Hands! Show me those fucking hands.
I'm gonna drop my pot. I can't. I show you my hands. I'm gonna drop my pot, and they just shoot her.
Shut that tiny dog up. Shut that gay ass tiny dog up.
Why do you have it in a fucking backpack? Let it out and run. That dog needs to run. You put that dog in a fucking backpack for you selfish whore.
I'm 500 pounds.
Yeah.
You say you love that dog and you confine it to your damn purse.
Right.
Which happens to be $5,000. Bam! Bam!
Ben, you have the first RoboCop suit, but it's just so you can walk because you're so overweight. There's actually
I barely fit in
You
it.
weren't shot. You were in no accident. You just can't walk anymore.
Yeah.
One of your rolls gets stuck in the hydraulic pump.
I'm basically just Fat Master Chief.
Right. Yeah. From
I'm
Halo.
fat as shit.
From Halo.
You're like, I wish I was Master Chef.
Master Chief, we need Master Chief. Your mission is to go down to 7-Eleven. Here's $20. Bring back some snacks for the boys.
Twizzler. Lots of Twizzlers.
God damn it, you got Rolos? Nobody fucking likes Rolos, fat ass. What the fuck? You got sour gummy worms, faggot?
Is Cortana?
Sorry. I got caught in the character.
Hey, Cortana is a waifu.
I actually
She's
never
like an
played
anime
Halo.
babe.
I've never played Halo.
Sorry.
Galo.
We just
Yeah,
lost
that's what
half
I
of our
call it.
listeners.
Yeah,
Jace.
you just hear people around the globe logging off.
Yeah. That was the sound of people deleting Podbean.
Right. I was always bad at first-person shooters. I never liked playing them.
I'm still really bad at them.
Yeah, I'll play any game except a first-person shooter, which is now unfortunately like every game.
Yeah.
And
No,
every news event also. Go on, Kevin.
They just came out with a new.
Ben just got a writing job for Bill Maher. Yeah,
They
you see Bill Maher just farting into his little lapel mic on the show. Like, did you write that one? He's like, actually, no, that just came up in the room.
he turns to Maya Angelou right after he farts in the mic.
Right.
Any thoughts? Yeah. No. They.
Okay, we're going to be talking about Fat Albert. All right, what if he was trans?
They just came out with a remastered Tony Hawk 1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Which I'm very excited
It's the
about.
complete games, but it's like with better graphics.
Way better graphics.
Way
It
better,
looks amazing. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to buy that.
Tony
and
Hawk's Pro Raper.
combo.
Are you winning, son?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're defending the Tony Hawk's Pro Raper. They're like, look, it's a free roam game.
it's a free roam game.
Look,
You can choose not to.
You don't have to rape. Now, you will get a lot of good guns for killing if you do, but you don't have to. The game's not designed
Right.
completely around raping.
No, if you don't rape, it is game over
In a
in the game.
in a controversial new move, the makers of Rockstar Video Games have made the new Grand Theft Auto game where you can only kill and rape women as the only crime you can commit. Now we go to some dumbass in the field. Hey, I'm some dumbass. I'm talking to 4 retards outside a place.
You think is this good? You think this is good? Are you on it? Hold the microphone in your mouth. That's how you say stuff.
For more information, we go to 4 retards who can't breathe.
I don't. It's good. How much is it? How much is the game?
I'm just realizing that is every newscast. They're like, we're going to talk to the worst people in civilization.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, that was one of the things about that Social Dilemma documentary. Is they would show people their opinions on the opposite side, and they were just all the most asinine opinions.
What do you mean?
They're like, tell us about Republicans. Republicans are going to ruin the world. They're destroying democracy. And they go, tell us about the Democrats. He goes, the Democrats are trying to rape my wife.
Yeah.
And it's literally everybody, that just have these most ridiculous opinions. And it's because they interview the dumbest people.
Yeah, exactly.
It would
the
be-
loudest voices.
Why was
ring
the dad
loudest.
black?
What dad?
That was weird in the documentary, the whole family. I love that you're like big takeaway from
The dad's
documentary.
black and the daughter's Chinese for some reason.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on there?
I don't know. I mean,
How about a little backstory?
yeah. I'm sure, I think that there was love, but maybe she was married before.
Yeah, to a Chinese man.
And then
I mean, they're trying
adopted
to,
the
like-
Chinese girl.
They're trying to get through to all people, but anyone in the Midwest is like, why is the help eating dinner with them?
Okay.
This is what these people would think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No.
The daughter's fucking Chinese.
Yeah.
They probably think she's helping tutor one of the other kids.
No. To be fair to Ben, this is a great point he's making.
Yeah. This is good. I think.
That documentary sucked.
Oh, how dare you?
You just say it sucked because you didn't like the things presented in it.
Oh, look, I do magic. Isn't the tech world a lot like magic? Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
I want to give that guy a fucking
We were
swirly.
watching the documentary and Katie's just yelling at Ben for being on his phone while watching the
100.
documentary.
There's
The
no way you even
documentary
watch the
sucked.
documentary. You can't
It
watch
sucked.
anything.
And the character that becomes alt-right in the documentary is named Ben. So we can be like, oh, it's Ben.
I didn't know social media was bad. Wow, I'm galaxy brain now because I know social media is bad now.
Always a great...
The guy who invented the like button told me social media bad.
Always the best argument is just repeating the thing, but making it sound retarded.
What? Social media only exists to sell me advertisements? What is CPM? I'm fucking brain dead. Oh my god. Dopamine? What's that? What's dopamine? Ben is doing an impression of America right now. 100%.
Dude, I watched a social media documentary. Mind equals blown.
Ben, you're fucking retarded.
Are you winning, son?
Look, people need to see that shit because I don't think a lot of people realize that. And that's the problem, is because people are so stupid that they don't realize that type of shit. But you're literally, I mean, it literally explains how, for all, intents and purposes, well-to-do, well-meaning people think that the earth is flat. Mm-hmm. And they're going, it's because of the artificial intelligence that's built into what's getting you to watch.
I thought the interesting
more videos.
thing was, it shows you things dependent on where you are. So people are going to become more branched into these groups or like what you've already Googled. So the more you like what you are just a trace amount of, it's going to make you like 100 times what you were just a trace amount of to begin with.
Yeah, all about what you are more likely to watch, not what will actually like be true or educate you or like help make you a better person.
Right.
In any way, it's like what will you watch? And it's like, oh, here's a man shitting into his own mouth, and then they're like, Ben loves these shitting in your own mouth videos. Just keep throwing them at him.
Yeah, you literally showed us a video of a man getting shot to death like 2 hours ago.
You wouldn't stop watching it. We were trying to watch something else, and you're like, guys, we got to see this for the 12th time.
Yeah, a guy literally getting shot to death.
I didn't realize that shooting the cops is bad. My name is Ben.
That video was epic shit. And I had to rewatch that shit. On God.
No cap.
I'm seeing a pig get shot. Bruh.
That is actually the wokest thing, accidentally woke thing you've ever done.
Yeah.
Is watch a pig get shot and laugh at
Ben
it.
started moonwalking at the end of every...
Oh, did the little cop get shot in the head and killed? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, is it hard for you to be racist at your job tomorrow when you're dead, you little pig? Oh, you can't go back home to your white family and be racist now, huh? Because you're dead. Oh, you're a dead little cop. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry you were racist for 20 years and got paid money to be racist. And then you got shot and killed. Oh, that makes me so sad.
I do love that like encompasses the viewpoint of so many people.
I love being woke.
Yeah, that's
It's
very
great.
great. Yeah.
You should have put the woke Satan voice on for that. What would woke Satan have to say about...
Cops getting shot.
Yeah.
He'd be sad because he wants to have sex with them. Because he's gay.
Hey, I'm sad about all the cops getting shot because I want to fuck them. Hey girl, I want to suck a cop off. The only good cop is an alive cop because then I can suck him until he busts.
But wait,
all cops are beautiful.
Yeah, baby.
But don't all cops go to hell? So then you would get to suck them off in hell?
No, they go to heaven. God and Jesus want all them little honeys to himself. I can't get any of that sweet ass down here, honey girl.
You love a man in uniform, huh?
I love a man in blue. Fuck the military, though.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
You like the cops, but you hate the military.
Yeah, they be bombing all these countries over there. bombing their cousins' weddings, bombing these soccer games, and then they wonder why all these motherfuckers get radicalized and then want to blow up the Twin Towers.
Yeah. Oh, this is Byron Allen. This is Byron Allen interviewing the devil.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand it's hot down there.
Yeah, it's hot. Oh, yeah, the other day it was so hot, I fried an egg on my tits.
Yeah, so I
have fake titties. I fried an egg on them.
So, Woke saying, I understand you recently got a transgender surgery.
That's right. I have a big fucked up pussy now, and it smells like shit.
it smells like shit.
All right, we'll be back with the ghost of Hitler on after this commercial break.
The ghost of Hitler.
Hey, everybody, it's me, the ghost of Hitler. I'm spooky.
And coming up next on American Movie Classics, The Ghost of Hitler.
That would be the name of a documentary.
100%.
Yeah.
Hitler's ghost in the aftermath.
Yeah.
Seriously, God rest the soul to the men who died in Tulsa who were shot. The cops that were shot.
I
God
agree.
rest their souls, and God be with their families.
I don't know why these guys just can't have they need to just wrestle, you know, like or maybe have like a karate tournament with the cops. Like it would be one guy from BLM. You throw him out there on the mat.
You're talking about a Thunderdome type thing?
Yeah, no, but just like a straight up like a 90s karate rule.
Okay.
You know? And then one cop go out there and then they just fight, and then whoever wins, it's like, okay, now what? And then,
right.
You know, everybody.
That's
pulls
how
out
me
a
and my
gun.
wife choose who gets to decide where we're eating dinner.
Yeah. Well, that's how.
I think your wife's raping you.
Yeah, when me and Jenny got married, we had a wrestling match to pick who was going to be the woman, and I won.
So did you choose woman?
Yeah, but she wouldn't let me.
You know, what would be awesome is if you stood on top of your wife in bed and you did a backflip and landed with your dick inside her pussy, and then came immediately and then punched her in the face.
God damn it, you're in too good a mood.
It's like a Street Fighter 2 move. It's like a finisher.
To do a
finisher.
backflip into the pussy?
Yeah, that should be on like Mortal Kombat or something.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Finish him.
And then you just
You just take your belt off and take your pants down.
Go ahead and come. Come.
They're jacking off.
The announcer is jacking off. Come for me. Come on. Do it.
Finish him. Gay hole.
finish him off.
Are you winning, son?
The winning son thing.
I love that little Pepe in the chair and the "Are you winning, son?"
Nobody knows who you're talking about.
Everyone's seen that meme.
Nope, they haven't. Yeah, my kids love the "Are you winning, son?" stuff. My boy.
It's a pretty good meme.
My
yeah.
boy shows me that.
They have good taste in memes.
I'm a big
gay do crime.
I'm a big
Well,
fan of the new
yeah.
meme where it's the guy doing the soy face and it says like sour cream chip enjoyer, or no, sour cream and chip, average sour cream and chip fan, and it's a Reddit guy doing soy face, and then it says average salt and vinegar enjoyer, and then it's just an Indian guy with like fucked up like hair and like a long thin surgery face.
Yeah, that shit.
A
rules.
surgery face?
Yeah, surgery face.
Man, I only understood about 30% of the words you just
I know.
said.
I blacked out midway through saying it.
Yeah,
It's one of those days.
I don't watch a lot of memes. That shit's for kids. Look, I spend most of my time in Facebook groups,
Right.
just organizing protests to change the world.
Mm-hmm.
While you guys are, watching your dumbass memes, trying to find a video of somebody who looks like your sister so you can jack off to it. you new millennials.
Yeah.
You fucking sick fucks.
Yeah.
I wish.
That's my stepdad.
Man, this bitch is so fucking hot. God, oh gosh, I wish she was my sister.
It's my nephew.
I love it. We're related. Our blood. We're gonna have a kid with an extra chromosome. Oh,
Yeah,
You know
my
what-
first cousin. Yeah.
it would be great if this whore that looks just like my mom got her hand stuck in a vice. Then I could fuck her.
Yeah, my stepmom's stuck in a bear trap in the woods. I'm a fucker. Yeah.
A bear trap.
You dead Rip Torn.
That's the.
You see,
that's the new generation now.
Right.
These
Yeah,
these
bro.
kids.
that's been
God.
that's been in defending your wife. It's just Rip Torn going like, you spent a lot of time watching memes that were a vague disguise for kind of republicanism.
Yeah, the video of your life would be so much bullshit. It's just you in front of a computer again and again and again.
Your trial would take 8 years.
But you're just watching cops getting shot videos.
Yeah.
You're like, you got anything to say about that? And you're like, fuck pigs, man.
I do feel like I've noticed a lot of friends like actually just becoming Republican.
Yeah.
Because of their hate of the Democratic Party.
It's easy to do.
Yeah, which is also like, to me, I don't know, that frustrates me because then I just want to be like, we're not actually like conservative, right? Like are we actually conservative?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know anymore. I think
I don't think be anything.
the naivety.
That's the thing. It's like I'm in like group chats sometimes where those people be like, "Do you see what Pelosi did?" It's like she got a haircut, and it's like, well, I mean,
You're like,
It's like-
settle down.
it's like settle down.
The shit's
Yeah.
swirling the drain. Why choose a party?
yeah.
It's over.
Well, I had this group chat where they go, "Can you believe the Dems fucking downvoted?"
I hate that shit, man.
Dude, they fucking let me just finish this because it's just like it's the circular logic where they like, can you believe the Dems voted down the stimulus bill? They fucking suck. And then I point out, I go, the Republicans did the same thing 2 months ago, and the Democratic bill was actually higher. That's the reason they downvoted the Republican bill is because they want people to get more money weekly.
Well,
and just like no response, and then like just back to shitting on. I'm
100%.
like, I get it, Democrats suck, but don't like actually become Republican, dude.
Well, that's the thing. Is like the people they choose to complain about things that are very political polarizing. They're just like, yeah, he's stupid. They're like, what did he do? They did this thing, and then you're like, didn't the other party do the same thing? Just at a different time. They're like, yeah, but his hair though,
Right.
he's I hate him. He's dumb. It's really lame.
Yeah, where I have friends who are like, dude, they're like, Joe Biden sucks and he loves cops. And it's like, well, I mean, the Republican Party wants to like kind of siphon money away from people even more so,
Yeah.
you know? So anyway, that was just like getting stuck in my craw a little bit this week.
No, it's
Not to
fine.
make it gay.
really
on the
grinds your
podcast.
gears. I get it.
Well, yeah, it was just frustrating me because I'm like, I get the points, but like fucking settle down. God damn it.
Yeah,
The Republican Party does not rock. They suck ass.
yeah. They all suck ass.
Yeah, man. I
People-
love major political institutions, dude.
Because people,
they rock.
no, people literally be
You're
like,
so radical, dude.
Well, dude, people literally be like, well, at least Republicans are honest. Like, they're not fucking honest. They're all pretending to be Christian,
Yeah,
so they
yes.
can convince poor people into giving money to rich people.
There is
you
a-
idiot.
They've all had abortions.
yes,
They've all fucking.
They're all
yeah.
secretly gay.
There
they're
are-
not honest.
There's a lot of
Trump's Christian.
Christian advocate groups that are advocating for third party shit right now because
Turd
they,
party, more like it.
Yeah, because they're basically saying that the conservative values party no longer exists in any of the two major parties.
Yeah.
So it's just like if you're trying to be like a good Christian who like is loves God and loves each other and treats your neighbor as yourself or whatever you're supposed to do, and then you're like, oh, I'm supposed to vote for this fucking asshole Donald Trump.
Right.
It's like, no, it's not gonna work. So I don't know what's gonna happen, man.
Yeah.
This would be a perfect time to have a third party do something.
Yeah.
Maybe not this one, maybe the next one. I don't know, but it's definitely turning because the polarization. People hate both parties now.
Right.
Even people.
Well, and then the weird thing
reasonable
is you have people on both sides just want to blow up the entire system. I'm like,
Yeah.
you realize most of us would die if that happens. I get it sucks, but we still have to like operate within something.
Yeah. Well, it's
You
like
can't just have it where we're going back to bartering. What are you talking about?
yeah. Well, it's like the people that
None
are,
of you can make money anyway
It's-
in the regular way to make
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
All of you are unemployed.
Well, it's so funny because people are getting it like twisted. The whole abolish the police or whatever. It's and even the people that are like on that side, and then somebody will misinterpret. So they're saying no police, and that's not what they're saying. They're saying defund the police and put it in the money to where it would work better.
Right.
But then there's people that are actually on the side of defund the police. Then somebody says, yeah, they mean no police, and then some jackass is like, yeah, that's what they mean, and it's good. No police ever. It's like they don't even know what the fuck they're saying anymore.
Right.
Just like you have no idea what you're even standing up for.
Yeah.
And they're making, these videos that have, 5 million views on TikTok or whatever. And some 7-year-old's like, I'm voting for Bernie. And it's like, he's gone. All right. He's gone. He's not around anymore. He's done. All right.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
Yeah. I get frustrated when
It's-
people
it's
see all
very
people
sad.
see all that and they're like, oh, the Democratic Party sucks. It's like you realize like Republicans are literally supporting like military like intervention, like logging people up on. Sorry, not to be the fucking woke guy.
They won't let a rape woman get an abortion.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just stupid.
Like shit that just makes no sense. Yeah.
And I mean, I'm all about, abortion though, but don't let that, paint all my opinions, but I love abortion.
I get them all the time.
It's the best, man. There's no better way to cap off like a 4th of July weekend.
The best thing about abortion is that the people who get aborted would have sucked.
Yes.
So they should get aborted statistically.
Speaking of Malcolm Gladwell, he proved that. He showed that.
Oh, that's Freakonomics you're talking about.
Fuckonomics.
Yeah. You know about that, Ben, right? I've told you about that.
What?
Where in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, the Democrats, one of the Democratic like policies was they were afraid of something they called the super predator, which was literally like black teenagers who were going to take over inner cities. Like in their head, it was like a guy who looked like fucking Vince Staples, no shirt on. He had
an evil supervillain.
Yeah, like had 2 desert eagles, like could jump buildings and like shoot laser beams. And there was a phrase, the super predator. They were going to destroy inner cities. And then so all of a sudden, all this crime that kept rising in inner cities, it started to go down. And then nobody could really solve it. And the Freakonomics guys theorized that they noticed that 18 years after Roe v. Wade was passed, almost to a T, crime in cities like just plummeted.
Yeah.
Like off the charts plummeted. And you can trace that back to, people had easy access to abortion. So because of that, a lot of people who would have been born in terrible circumstances were not getting born into those circumstances because somebody could go and afford to get an abortion for $200 versus...
Meanwhile, the police department were just patting each other on the back like, we did it, boys.
Right.
We finally ate enough donuts.
Right.
And the criminals ran for the hills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the police department was like, we figured out how to stop crime in inner cities. We're going to ruin everyone's life in an inner city and then release them 3 years later.
Yeah, and then one actually, unbeknownst to even himself, smart man says, yeah, we just killed the black kids when they were babies. I feel bad for that one.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to, I feel like we were just getting like super Republican on the podcast.
No, I get it.
I don't know.
No, I love abortion. I'm a big fan. I love
hair dye.
Hair dye. You know what? You know what I'm sick of? Women with long, beautiful hair. I hate it. It's gross. You know what I mean? Get out of here.
Give me short, fucked up hair that's been dyed blue until it starts dying.
Or a dress. A woman in a dress?
Right.
Ugh.
Give me a woman with an asymmetrical body.
Yes.
Due to sitting.
Right.
I know.
I want a woman who looks like a pug with a nose ring.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And blue hair in her head.
And just that is never happy. That's another thing that grosses me out is like a beautiful woman with long hair and a nice dress who's happy. Fuck off.
Here's what the thing. I want a woman who is years away from realizing she's basically an incel, but the female version of that.
Yeah. I know.
I'm really into women who think they're voracious readers.
Right.
Without having ever read a book.
Mm-hmm. They quote men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they read an excerpt of Roxane Gay from the New Yorker online, and they've been pulling that out at parties for the last 14 years.
All their Audible reviews are 1 star. They're like no Cliff Notes, no Cliff Note Audible books. Bullshit. Like, why can't Stephen King's It be 30 minutes?
Right. And yes, I bought It because I thought it was about a trans person.
Oh, okay. Okay, folks.
All right.
No, I love abortion, though.
We're all woke down here.
I love it so much.
We're at hour 20. Jesus.
You know,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. You know what? I like any type of person that, when they're such a troll that they, nobody will even make eye contact with them. Mm-hmm. And then instead of, altering who they are or like, maybe just like trying to attract what they want into their life by being appealing, they tell everybody else that everyone else is wrong.
Right.
That they are beautiful.
That's what I mean by like the female version of an incel.
Yeah.
Is you're literally the guy going like, chicks only like douchebags.
Yeah.
And then you're just doing that. You're like, oh, fucking men are pigs. And it's like, well, I mean, these are the facts of reality.
Some 450-pound dude is like, Theriathis is beautiful.
Right.
This is fucked up.
Because you literally be a 400-pound man going like, chicks dig fucking assholes. And it's like, dude, you look like Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, I'm fucking. The nice guys will always finish last.
Right.
Always.
You have a fedora with a a knife you bought at the mall and in the band of it.
I'd probably be cresting a lot more pussy if I just the batteries on my rascal scooter aren't charged up. So I got to get the battery. They make the batteries too low life on them. You know, it's just another way that the world is against me. And yeah, I mean, it's just like because it's a racist and it's just a judgmental world out there, and people say cellulite is gross and that that I should clean the Cheetos out of my beard, but that's their problem. They're gross. It's actually a hate crime to dislike my Cheeto beard.
What's epic about all those gamers and rascal scooters who have like billions of dollars now because of Twitch is like there's just some hot fucking like ex-Olympic volleyball babe just riding his dick in the rascal scooter.
Like, to get his money
him and stuff. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: is I think those guys are such losers that woman's married to him, but they don't even fuck. Like she won't even fuck him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she fucked him 4 times until she gets married, and then she's like, "How long do I have to wait to get half of his money?" And then she just like gives him a hand job once a year. And tells him that she hates him. And then she goes and fucks other guys.
Yeah.
She fucks like Elon Musk and stuff.
Yeah, and she tells him, she's like, honey, I'm going to go out to get fucked by better men than you. And he's like, okay, dear. I'm just going to be playing on the old Twitch. There's logs on crying.
You guys watched that movie Orange County, right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack Black. And there's that scene in there where she's talking about her husband who's in a wheelchair. He's that old man. And she's like, I did all this for you. I fucked Bob twice for you. It's like, we could have been poor. Remember my tennis instructor? He was beautiful. I love that scene.
Yeah.
I think it's just so.
Honestly, more power to him if you want to just fuck an old gross guy to get money.
I mean, it's all, life is a negotiation. I was watching this commercial.
If I was an
for
old
a
gross guy
class.
who was rich, I'd like let a woman take all my money if she would like jerk me off every once in a while.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
why
right.
not? Who cares?
Have you guys seen that master class commercial for negotiating?
Yes, I have.
The guy's like, you walk across the street, it's a negotiation. You brush your teeth, it's a negotiation. You take a huge shit, it's a negotiation every time. How much toilet paper are you going to use? Are you going to use toilet paper? Maybe you got a bidet. Life is a negotiation.
Right, yeah.
You're going to chop your dick off? Life is a negotiation.
Just a man who's been spent way too much time talking to people with guns to their heads.
Yeah.
And now he's way too intense.
Yeah, it's like, everything's not a negotiation.
Right.
It's the guy who's arguing about the price of McNuggets at McDonald's. Right. He's like, sir, this is the price. Everything's a negotiation. I want 2 packets of sweet and sour.
Sir, I want to kill myself, so I'll just give it to you.
Yeah, I told you. Gets him every time. He turns to the woman in a wheelchair behind him, winks at her. I got this.
She throws up.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what would be epic?
I teach a master class online. It's only $10,000.
It'd be epic if you got the Cactus Jack meal at McDonald's.
Dude, one of my coworkers is obsessed with that.
Hold on.
Okay.
And you got the Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce.
Dude, if you did that.
Man, that would be lay epic.
I know nothing about this.
Oh, it's a Travis Scott has a burger at McDonald's now. It's called the Cactus
So
Jack
you say
burger.
you want the Cactus Jack meal, and they hook you up.
You're supposed to say Cactus Jack sent me.
Dude, I gotta get somebody on my team that is like Travis Scott's PR person. That guy is fucking everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
And he's a decent musician. I'm not
Sure,
saying
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like bad music, but
He had a Fortnite concert.
he had a Fortnite concert. There was like, somebody's like, oh, you know who? You know what 9-year-olds love? Travis Scott. They should have an event on Fortnite. Now he's his own hamburger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! What's next?
I can't believe he did a concert inside of a video game.
It's pretty badass.
It would never work reverse.
A video game inside a concert.
Yeah.
Like just playing Atari.
Yeah.
No, I watched Steely Dan and played Mario Kart once.
Hey.
Hey, 19. I fell in the water
I'm a
again.
fool to do your dirty work. Oh, yeah. Shit.
I'm an ice cube. I'm getting fished out by a turtle man.
We love you, Steely Dan.
You just hear buttons clicking.
Right.
How do you power slide?
Reeling in the year.
Which one of you is Steely? And which one's Dan?
Do the Purdy shuffle. Shut the fuck up, man. He's dead. He died a long time ago.
Oh, he's good. That's a good man.
Look up the Purdy shuffle on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's a deeper cut.
Bernard, is it Bernard Purdy?
Bernard Purdy, maybe? I don't know.
So a great drummer.
Yeah. Big fat black guy. And he was like,
I used to have
cool as hell.
I still have an educational videotape on drums by.
Here we go with the
Purdy.
drums again.
Well, he was funny because he was just like this big fat black guy. He looked like he just owned like a barbecue place in like Memphis. And he'd just do it. I watched his videos on YouTube. He'd just be like doing like a basic two on the floor beat, like 4 on the 4 beat.
Well, he would do the shuffle. That was what was so funny is because you'd see him and he'd be like, "Okay, well, this is a shuffle right here."
Like the most basic thing of all time.
There it is.
That's good shit.
All right.
Like he's doing the pencil drum thing on his desk.
And now here we go.
Oh, dude,
now
I
we're
used to
getting
do
into it. Here we
that.
go.
Kevin, I can do that.
Listen, the bass player coming in now.
Kevin, did you know I could do the pencil drum thing?
I don't know if anybody can hear that.
It's just coming along. Hey, did you know I can shit my pants? Just did it.
A 1, a 2, a skilly dilly do. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready
What is that
to
from?
ask a woman for consent.
SpongeBob.
Oh,
God damn it.
It's Woke Bob.
Yeah,
Woke Bob left his pants.
Right. Yeah. Squidward's just, a fucking MAGA guy.
Or something.
Yeah, or some shit. Who gives a
Who gives a fuck anymore?
That's what when we reach the end of the podcast, we're like, I don't know, maybe fucking Mario is gay.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
SpongeBob's pussy's on his ass. I don't know.
Sandy, clap these cheeks. Who gives a shit?
who fucking cares? Beavis
Fuck
and Butthead
you.
were in the DSA. Who knows? I don't know.
Who knows? I don't know.
I don't know. Hank Hill is gay or something.
Man,
I don't
Mr.
know.
Krabs is a Nazi for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that very much is for me. There's a lot of that where I'm just like throwing darts against a board. You know, that's basically that. Mm-hmm. I'm just going. I don't know. Mickey Mouse has a pussy in his ear or something.
Yeah. King of the Pill, and they're all SoundCloud rappers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Martin Luther King of the Hill.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
I have a
Dango dream, man. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Dango, the black kids, dango, white kids, and eating together and whatnot.
Holding hand one night. Shit, I don't know, man. I had me a dream one time.
Yeah.
And it just,
Dad, we're gonna march to Selma, Dad.
God damn it, Bobby. I'm John Lewis.
Bobby, I had a dream the other night, Bobby.
Bobby, I'm going to put on a tiny backpack in the 50s and I'm going to march to Selma.
You know, a lot like propane.
That's your Hank.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, everybody. Hank here. Ba-da-ba-da. Hank
God
here,
damn
everybody.
it, Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba.
How about Malcolm Kex?
Nope.
And what is it supposed to be?
He's a Keck.
I hate the word keck. I really do. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a Pepe.
It's not very lit.
It's a Pepe getting shot with 2 double barrel shotguns.
Hey,
Okay. All right.
I got a question for the
a
podcast.
Pepe goes to Mecca.
Hey, do people think that this podcast is lit?
What?
Do people think that this podcast is dope AF?
Oh, am I setting you up to do a bit?
I don't know. I'm just curious.
Do people think it's lit?
Yeah, no cap.
People would probably say that the podcast is based.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a big 4chan thing.
It's definitely based pilled.
but it's also a little bit cringe.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fall in the camp of like we're not r/crins and we're also not r/base pilled because we do get gay sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're also not black pilled either.
Wow.
And we're definitely not
Tell you
pink pilled. And we're not incels.
Are you
but
that
we're not
scene,
chads either.
Are you that scene in Forrest Gump, but just listing different pills? Pink pill, black pill, Duma pill,
Boomer pill.
Sleep pills.
Sleep pilled. We got
Cosby pill.
Cosby pilled. Alt-right men's pilled. Simp pilled. I knew a fella back in the day used to be green pilled. He killed himself. That's about all the different types of pills there are.
Be pills all in this water. Right.
Pog pilled.
I was pog pilled for a number of years. We got waifu pilled. That's a bad one.
AIDS pilled.
AIDS pilled. Yes, I'm your doctor. I'm sorry to... Let me break this down in a way you can understand. You've been AIDS pilled. You have the AIDS virus. You're going to die from AIDS.
Speak English to me, Doc. What do you mean? All this gobbledygook. I didn't go to medical school. Okay. Now I like to get down to the nitty gritty, to what here at Brain Jail, what we like to call real talk. How you guys doing?
Oh, I think can we just wrap it up now?
Well, thanks for listening to the podcast, folks. We appreciate you. No, how you doing? You doing all right?
I'm doing fine, I guess. It's more I'm just like really hot right now.
Noted.
I'm sweating through my fucking ass.
Chase is very uncomfortable, which means he's not doing good. He's doing bad.
On a day-to-day basis, I'm doing just fine. Just right in the middle. Not good, not bad.
I'm a bug chaser, but the bug is golf.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that
I'm gay for golf?
Bruce Gray changed his online screen name on Warzone to Bug Chaser?
Oh, he fucking stole my whole essence.
Yeah, he stole your essence. He's a regular Carlos Mencia.
Bruce has been pilled.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Bruce Gray, fan of the show.
Yeah, he's moving to Wyoming or some bullshit.
Bon voyage, Bruce.
Yeah, bon voyage.
Till we meet again.
Yeah, enjoy your time up there, you know. We'll see you soon.
See you when I get there. If we ever get there.
What is that from?
Cool, yeah. See you when you get there.
Oh, anything else before we wrap it up? Any big points we gotta make?
As we got serious, we talked about how we're not actually Republican for a while. I got pretty gay about that. So
yeah, we're nothing. And even if we were something, it wouldn't fucking matter. So stop. That's what I want to tell people that are like, yeah, but are they though? But what are they? Hey, here's the deal. If I put 100% of my effort and life into making any change in the world, it would be just as pointless as it is now.
But can I just be nothing? Is
so
that
fuck
okay?
off. Yes.
yeah, you can be nothing.
Okay, I'm nothing.
Right.
Hey. Yeah, you are.
Well, I'm just saying I'm trying to
gay.
be nothing, but also like not pick one side to make fun of so much that it's like, well, I've just become something.
Yeah, well, maybe if they would stop being so stupid, it would be easier. Maybe if the Democrats would stop being so fucking stupid.
I get it. They're gay as hell. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them all.
Yeah, I'm going to try to appeal to sympathy in every argument that I make and then make fun of and talk shit about everyone else. I have no sympathy for anyone, but you should feel bad for me because I grew up with a cock or something. I had to shut it.
But they all
chop it
seem
off.
retarded. Like
Yeah.
you see the people on the news like saying,
the thing is,
"Hell
like-
no, we're not going to wear masks." And shit. And
that's
they're
the thing is like I was
they're
just
fucking
watching.
retards.
I was just watching that show.
I agree.
That
They're all
YouTube channel, All
retarded.
Gas No Brakes. You know that show?
Yeah, we were just watching.
We were just watching. It's a good show because they just are interviewing, and you're like, "Oh shit, I forgot." Like 50% of the country is like Republican, like retards. Like they legitimately think like Joe Biden's going to come to your house, steal your gun, and like put a mask like in your
like
baby's
yes,
asshole.
staple a mask onto your face.
Yeah.
It's part of his 5-point plan.
Right, and then you're like, ah, shit. Now I'm like on these guys' side now.
Yep.
God damn it.
Yeah, there's no, you have nowhere to turn because it's all a fucking ruse. All this shit.
How
is a
did
fucking
everyone
ruse.
become retarded overnight?
I honestly think a large part of it is the social media, internet type of thing.
Yep.
I just flattened everybody into one retard.
Politics were getting, it's like a perfect storm. Politics were getting manipulated since like the mid to late 70s by corporations. So corporations were slowly ruining America. And then in the later stage of that, around like 2012, social media kind of came in and basically turned everybody into like fucking militias and shit.
Well, yeah, because the people that were trying to like run for office and whatnot, they had political advisors that were like, this show Ridiculousness is really popular.
Yeah,
we should somehow figure out how to get people to watch this stuff.
And then people were like, no, we're going to be actual politicians. And then Trump won because he was like playing into that shit.
100%.
He was playing into the Pepes and the fucking, internet shit. And then, unfortunately, if you don't do that, you just won't win because that's the real problem with the democracy is that everybody gets to vote. And most people are very dumb.
In fairness to Trump, he might have lost if Hillary wasn't so focused on raping children.
Yeah, but at this point, you just got to get the guy out.
Ben,
it's just too much for the
when
country.
I say things like that, I need you to jump in right away, all right? Be
a
part of the... You're on we're actually live right now.
Hillary Clinton raped a lady.
A lady?
Yeah, a small lady.
A 6-inch tall lady?
A little girl in a little blue dress with pink flowers on it. She was 8 years old. Hillary Clinton walked up to her, pulled her drawers down, and put her old lady hand only where the devil would dare to go, and robbed that girl of her innocence.
Mm-hmm. Or
and Hillary Clinton then lived
Catholic
another
priest.
year.
Yeah,
to pass.
Do you not like
abortion laws?
That documentary because they said that Pizzagate wasn't real?
Ben actually did not like that part of the documentary.
I bet he was probably looked up from his phone. For
Ben
3 seconds.
Ben was like, "Oh yeah, Pizzagate. What is that?" And I was like, "Well, it was a illegitimate theory that led to a man pulling a gun in a pizza restaurant."
Supposedly,
allegedly, Jace.
No, I'm saying, and even if you want to go super woke beyond that, if you want to go super galaxy pilled, it was probably a disinformation campaign created by the government. But it was bad, and the people who bought into it without any real evidence were stupid.
Yeah, there's so many more factors at play, and then I hated the way they broad brush painted the whole Russiagate thing. And then they're like, okay, so there was this thing called Pizzagate, and yes, there's shitloads of fucking true information in Pizzagate that later came to fucking fruition.
Right, but I'm saying I think you're missing the point of the documentary, which is you're just picking a side again.
No, I'm not. That wasn't the side that pissed me off. What pissed me off is I watched the whole thing and I was like, wow, if this blew your mind, you should just kill yourself because you're doomed. You're doomed if you were like, oh my God, I had no idea. Oh my God. The same way people found out about like that human trafficking was a thing.
Right.
When Jeffrey Epstein got
suicided. I think it's more,
and then they their brains melted and then they joined the QAnon movement.
Yeah.
It's like, you're just fucked. You're not allowed to know this information because you can't handle it.
The reality is you've been preaching to get rid of your phone for years, for at least 3-4 years.
That's what I'm saying. It's more, I think, trying to drive home a point which we all know. Everybody knows your phone is bad for you, but nobody fucking talks about it.
Right.
Well, those guys were cucks. I hate big tech.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks.
I hate people who made a lot of money off of big tech and now are acting like it's bad, and they're sitting in their fucking mansions and lecturing us, telling us why social media is bad. But it's like, oh, they're saviors. They're trying to save us. Get fucked.
Well, you don't have
Get
to paint
fucked.
him with
You
that
should just
brush.
kill yourself.
Just information.
Just kill yourself. I don't want to see a magic trick with a quarter, and I don't want you to see you squirm in a flannel and great lighting and on Netflix. Suck my dick.
Yeah, but can you just pick the parts of the information that are valid, not the ones that are invalid?
No, the whole thing sucked. It's gay. The whole thing's gay. It's gay.
You're just on your phone the whole time.
Yeah, you literally didn't watch it.
I watched it. I got on my phone twice to check Twitter.
I doubt it.
It sucked dick. It really sucked dick as a documentary. It had the thesis was social media is bad.
Yes. And this is why. Yeah, it's an explanation.
There's been fucking 40,000 articles written about how social media is bad. Some of the best thinkers in this country have been telling us for 20 years that the internet is exposing us to what is basically like post-traumatic stress disorder from being bombarded with all this information and all the global terror, and we shouldn't be connected to this thing. We know we're being manipulated and sold things, and the phone's listening to us. Netflix, the thing it's on, has algorithms that make you fucking keep watching and all the bullshit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's gay. Suck my dick.
Yeah, so you're saying basically the same thing that the documentary
said. Fuck that Groiper retard with the dreadlocks, too. I hated him so much. Actually, well, to say that social media is bad is sort of a broad sort of generalization. Fucking grifter, fat asshole. Writing books about top 10 ways to get fucked. Title of your book can't be a fucking David Letterman segment. retard.
Is that what the name of his book was?
It was like top 10 ways to remove social media from your life.
Yeah, top 10 ways to be a David Letterman retard.
Yeah, no, I think it was top 10 reasons why you should.
He's a fat grifter. He's a fat grifter. These social media people who are now whistleblowers who are leaving are now trying to make a fucking dollar. The same way they were making a dollar by trying to control what we thought about and what we consumed.
Yeah,
they're fucking grifters. They're trying to make money.
Yeah,
and the whole narrative with the kid and the black dad, I hated that. I thought it sucked a dick. I thought it sucked a big dick.
I think it's.
I thought the whole thing sucked.
I think it's good information,
wall to
especially
wall bad
for people who aren't as bright as Ben Avery and don't already have this information and haven't been saying verbatim the exact same things that the documentary said. Maybe like 4 years ago. But if you lean that way, I would suggest everybody watch that documentary and actually do something about it and like not be on social media. But even though that's something Ben would say, because it's coming from a guy with dreadlocks,
they're grifters.
Then you shouldn't.
They're trying to make a dollar.
You're like a hipster for the opinion.
You're like mad.
You're the opinion first.
You're mad at the Bible not because of the information, but because of the font they chose.
I've accepted this shit. I'm done being like. I'm never going to just not have a phone. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
I just stick on Twitter. I try to stick on the app that is mostly thoughts.
Yeah.
It's thoughts, and it's the least amount of things that are being sold to me. It's the least amount of flashy things and all that shit.
Weirdly, I would think Twitter was the worst one.
Yeah.
Like mental health wise.
I agree.
Not if you follow the right people.
Who are the right people?
Debbie Booby.
Gavin McGinnis.
Yeah. Just like every name is at the retarded angel. Or at, what did I say? What I was trying to make fun of your Twitter friends. I said at Father John Piss P. Yeah. And they just tweet putting a diaper in the microwave and eating it.
Mm-hmm. Ben breaks his screen trying to hit the retweet button. Holy shit.
I think it was a good documentary for some people, but yeah. I didn't watch it. It's whatever.
Well, you realize it's a documentary that points out that we've all been fucking pawns in this thing. And the shit that we've made fun of consistently on the podcast is people buying into the bullshit they're being fed. 99% of is on social media. Mm-hmm. And if it's not, it's using the same clickbait, trying to get you to watch more so you can watch a fucking Polydent commercial tactics. It's the same shit. And so that's why we make fun of it. That's why we have no political leanings, is because everybody's buying into the same bullshit. It's like, oh, you think that the message is different. It's not. It's the same. You're idiots. And I'm gay.
And we're all gay.
Yeah. People are going to start looking the same. Just trying to go viral.
Yeah.
Every guy's going to look like a fucking
ninja.
Yeah. And every girl is going to look like either Roxanne Gay or fucking...
Dude, did you see that video of the TikTok house that went kind of viral?
Yeah. I didn't see that.
Wouldn't it be great to just drive in there with a tank and kill everybody? Just mow them down with a machine guns.
I got to see this video.
Dude, you don't want to see it. It's just like people like being like, hey, here's the 20 TikTokers who moved into a house to all branch out together. And it's just... everybody's 19 and beautiful and will just have a better life than you. And is actually probably a better person realistically. And you're just like, fuck them all.
They're well-meaning. They're naive. They're young. It's a fantastic place to exist. Mm-hmm. Being naive and not really knowing what's going on. I love it.
I hope they're having orgies and stuff.
Yeah, and if you're being honest, it's more upsetting just because it's like, oh, look at all these people who life is for them and it's not for me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's why it's really more upsetting than anything.
Yeah. It would be amazing if it was just like it was you in the mansion. Mm-hmm. Like Jace has dedicated his life to making drawings of different Disney
if I was in the mansion,
sucking their own
if I was in the mansion, I would legitimately be like, we're doing great work here. We're actually changing lives.
Yeah.
I would immediately drink the Kool-Aid and become insane.
Well, if things are going good for you, it's easy to do.
Right.
It's so easy to do. I can't imagine where my life would be and my opinions and of LA and the industry if I had any love.
I do wish we could see It's a Wonderful Life, but just all of us were successful in the first thing that we tried, and we're just like, I just really hope the Democrats win it this year. I really,
I think it's my job.
We just got to get the orange man. He's bad. We got to get him out of the White House.
He's bad. I think it's our responsibility as famous people to tell people that he's bad.
All of our lives are good, and we're just happy, and we're just like, yeah, who cares? Yeah, we just get him out. Yeah.
What if Jace became the biggest account on TikTok by drawing pictures of Shrek's dick?
That would be pretty good.
Like you got like
dope.
90 billion followers and like
Yeah.
all the endorsement deals in the world from like Nike
and then the
shit.
Chinese military kills me in my sleep.
Mike Myers starts doing voiceovers
Right.
for your TikToks.
I get killed by a samurai, like not a samurai, a sumo wrestler dressed like a fucking like secret agent, trying to sneak into my house but just breaking everything.
The worst ninja ever.
Yeah.
It's Chris Farley in Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, but he's Chinese.
Gotta be Chinese. All right, folks. Well, hey, we like you and we appreciate you listening. If you want to reach out to us and hey, join the conversation online, folks. Go to Instagram. We got one there, and feel free to tag us in photos and all kinds of stuff. We've got a Reddit thread, Brain Jail Podcast, and we got brainjailpod@gmail.com. You can send us direct emails, and I will say. Don't reach out to us in your moment of desperation. You know, we're not probably going to have all the answers, but we try. But chances are, if you email me something that's like, "Hey, I'm desperate. I don't know what to do. The barrel's in my mouth right now," it's probably going to accidentally get sent to the junk file in my email, which apparently has happened already. So send us some emails, ask us some questions. Go leave us a 5-star review on iTunes, and we'll just continue to get together in this garage and just be good friends and talk shit, get a little angry, and then we're getting too angry, and then we back it off, and then we say something silly because I was serious for a second, and then you go, wait, are my opinions bad? And then maybe they're good. I don't know.
My opinions are bad.
Oh, you're bad like Michael,
Everyone's opinions
like
are bad.
Michael Jackson bad, badass more like Ben.
You really think that?
Yeah.
Thanks,
No, you're
buddy.
hip.
Thanks,
He's wearing
buddy.
a fucking tie-dye shirt. that
Tie-dye
says
shirt
fucked
from a
on it.
streetwear company that you
Yeah.
got for free.
I want my opinions to be cool guy opinions.
You're basically
You're already there.
You're basically a TikTok guy. You're halfway there.
Dude, you could have so many followers.
You're gonna start getting AirPods for free just in the mail.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Beats by Dre guys send me free AirPods.
Can you do
Maybe I could be a big diaper account on TikTok.
You should wear a big diaper and then crap in it while you do like different Fortnite dances.
And then I do backflips and the diaper flies off and like hits the wall.
Gets stuck to the ceiling.
Yeah.
And then you do like a Chinese girl laugh and you blur out your cock. I'm a poo poo pee pee.
Yeah.
Pee pee poo poo.
You could be a mukbang guy, but you just eat your own diaper.
Hey, I'm here. I got 12 diapers. Gonna mukbang them.
A feeling of worry,
A diaper mukbang.
or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome.
Shit, if this gonna be that kind of party, I'm gonna stick my dick in the mashed potato. Oh God, they're gonna know I'm dumb.